Hello and welcome to Polloi 2, and today we have an unboxing video because I've got 3 packages that have arrived. The one at the front is quite interesting because it's replacement tyres for vintage Transformers. I'm excited to actually see what they look like because often the tyres on Transformers do perish, so to get some replacements would be pretty cool. In the middle we have a box from Tyres, who is a Patreon and supporter of the channel, and I know that is Broken Transformers. And at the back we have a box from Lee at Polloi Toys. He's got a new playset out and he's very kindly sent it to me to review. So today I'm going to do a quick unboxing of it before I review it properly over on Polloi. So let's take a look at what's inside all of these boxes. So this first box is full of replacement tyres for vintage Transformers and some GoBots. I found a guy on Instagram and then saw that he had an Etsy shop. So I bought a few of these tyres because I'm always looking for replacements for old Transformers because the tyres do tend to perish. So I bought a few sets of the mini-bot tyres and I also bought a set of GoBot tyres because I have a GoBot with damaged tyres. So let's see what he's sent. And we can take a look at what the sort of quality of them is like. So here we go, this is the package. I'll also give you the details of the seller because it's going to be incredibly useful for Transformers and GoBot collectors. He does make all sorts of other reproductions. So his name is Sloth and Crocodile. That's the name of the Etsy store. I'll put a link to that in the description. Oh look, there's a discount code as well. If you grab that quick you can get a discount. So I bought a few sets of these because I've got quite a lot of Transformers with perished tyres. The ones in here look like the mini-bot ones that I've ordered. So mini-bots have 2 different sizes of tyres. They've got a larger tyre on the back which says Dunlop on it, so you can see that's actually a really good reproduction of it. These are single-sided reproductions, so one side looks good, the inside is a little bit sort of rough, but that shouldn't matter because when you put them on the toy you're only going to be seeing the outside. So there's the larger Dunlop tyre, and we've got the smaller one as well. Yeah, those look amazing. They're made out of a nice rubber as well. Be very useful to put these on the vehicles. These are also going to be useful for me because I collect penny racers, and penny racers use the exact same tyres. So those look fantastic. Then I bought some other tyres. I just bought one set of the other tyres, and these should fit onto GoBots. I've only got a couple of GoBot figures, but the one that I've got, I know the tyres are pretty perished on it. They're starting to split, so I thought one set of these tyres would work well. These are much plainer. They don't have any sort of logo or anything on them, not like the Dunlop that's on those. But those look great as well. So yeah, that's going to be a really useful resource for me because I often have Transformers and things with missing tyres. So do go and check out his Etsy stores. I purchased these only a couple of days ago and they've just arrived, so really quick service. But do go and check those out. They look like they're going to be very useful for future restorations. Next up we have this box from Tyres, who is a Patreon and a supporter of Polloi, and we've traded stuff in the past. He's often got sort of old broken Transformers, and I know he's asked me previously to work out a fix for some of the Firecons or Spark Stalkers or whatever they're called, the Transformers that fire sparks out of the back of them, and he said he got a few broken ones to send me. I think there's a few other bits in here as well because we've been discussing about broken Transformers, and I've just sent him a piece for a project that he's working on as well. So let's take a look at what he's sent. It's all going to be Transformers related, and as I've been sort of enjoying fixing up Transformers over on Polloi recently, they're strangely it's sort of relaxing for me to work on. I like working on them. I never sort of get bored of the construction of them and the way they're put together and all the sort of intricate bits that work on them. So it's always fun to work on a new Transformer. So let's see what he has sent. So we've got some bits and bobs. Ah yes, so here we go. Here are the sort of the Spark Box or whatever they're called, Firecons or Spark Bots. There's a load of those and a load of other pieces. Let me empty this all out and we'll take a look at what's in there. Okay, so what have we got here? There's a whole load of broken Transformers, and it's always useful to get broken Transformers because they're just fun little projects, as I say. So we've got a whole load of these ones that are supposed to spark. They've got a flint inside and I can see bits that move. I'm guessing it's probably the flints that get broken on those. So he sent me a whole load of those in various states of sort of disrepair, which is great because I'm going to be able to take them apart and sort of work out what's going on. There's actually more in this bag here. These are the Firecons, the sort of weird looking, I don't know what they call them, they're sort of strange little creatures, but again these are the same ones. They've got this sort of thing that you're supposed to rub, and then I guess flames are supposed to come out of their mouths on those. They're going to be quite interesting to work on. I've only ever had a couple over the years. It's not a line that I collect, but yeah, I think they should be fun to work on. So there's a couple of that guy. just going to be a case of sort of taking them apart and seeing what's going on with them, and maybe, yeah, buying some new flints or something like that. So there's a whole selection of those all busted up. Tickler said that this was his sort of favourite childhood toy. This is not his childhood one, but he said it was one of the first ones he got, and it always breaks at that point, so that might be quite an interesting fix. I can see, yeah, it's just sort of snapped through, so we have to rebuild something and reinforce it. These ones are supposed to sort of auto transform, which don't. There's a Scourge here. Now Scourge is one that I sort of want to get in my collection. The one I've got is in a terrible condition. Actually, this one is considerably better than the one that I've got, so I'm going to try and fix that up. Needs some new stickers, a bit of cleaning. He's always missing that funny little thing that's supposed to go on his head. But yeah, that's a pretty nice project as well. I always like a bit of Scourge. Then I can see some other pieces in here. We've got some other bits of Transformers. There's the remains of a poor old Action Master, or a couple of poor old Action Master Soundwaves there. One's got one arm, one's got, well, one leg and one arm. Yeah, some spares and repairs for a poor old Soundwave. I'll have to fix him up. Maybe I can find the other parts from him. These are some of my favourite Transformers at the moment. I like working on those. There's just something about them. They're sort of simple. They're like G.I. Joe figures, but very nice to work on. We've got this one. Not sure what that one is. This is one of those sort of quick transform ones. Again, a bit loose and floppy. I have to work that one out. And then here is another one that he mentioned that would be quite a fun project, which is Vortex. So one of the, I think this is the Combaticons, the Decepticon combiners. He said that it's in sort of fairly sort of sorry state and lots of loose bits and lots of broken bits. Oh yeah, we've got a few sort of broken heads and all sorts of pieces on that one. And then what's up with this one? Has this one got a missing head as well? This guide tends to get quite brittle. There's something about the plastic used, the green plastic especially, that gets quite brittle. It almost feels like it's got the sort of gold plastic syndrome, so it falls apart very easily. I'll have to see what we can do about that and getting that fixed up. Where's his head on this one? Is it in there somewhere? It is. Oh, I see. So yeah, this guy's really smashed up, and someone's tried to super glue that in before by the looks of it. Yeah, not sure what we can do there, but I think we can do something. Bit of plastic weld, bit of something. Anyway, all interesting projects, so thanks Ticklers for sending those over. So this last big box, as I say, is from Lee from Polloi Toys. He's made a few different sort of modern but retro playsets for Star Wars figures, and I've reviewed those over on Polloi. They're really nice. They're sort of done in a Palitoy style, so vac form bases with cardboard backgrounds and all sorts. I think they look absolutely fantastic. And he's now done a new one, which is Action Force base, which is what is inside this box. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. So here we go, here is the new set. So this is the Baron's Lair, something for Baron Ironblood, which you can see there in the background to sort of command all of the red shadows from. And straight away, it does look really nice. I love the way that Lee is putting together these boxes. They do look like something you'd have got back in the 70s and 80s. And I think they, sort of the work that he puts into them is really very clever. It's a sort of really nicely designed piece. I can see that this uses the base sort of section, or modified base section, for the Destruction of Alderaan, which is a set that I previously reviewed. So I'm going to be really excited to actually take this out of the box. I'm not going to take it out of the box today. For that, you will have to wait to see the full review, but I just thought I'd share with you that this is out there. I will put a link to his website in the description of this, so if you want to grab this before I actually fully review it, do. It will be available now. But it does look great already. Very excited to get to grips with that one. So there we go. That was what was in those boxes today. I have to say, I really like getting a pile of broken toys like this. I know a lot of people think it's odd, but for me, these are all sort of fun things to work on, and I'm always excited to get to broken things that I've never seen before. So broken Transformers that are broken in odd ways, like this Vortex. That's going to be an interesting project. I've already had a quick look at that off camera, trying to work out why it breaks and what I can do to fix it. I think I've got an idea, so that's immediately a fun little project there. And as I say, replacement tyres, that's going to be a very useful thing, so do check out that link there to the Etsy account. These are going to be very useful for all sorts of Transformers collectors. A very commonly sort of broken piece, and yeah, now we can get replacements. And then we have the new set from Palitoy, the Action Force Baron's Lair. That you will be seeing very soon over on Polloi. You may even see the review of that before I get this video out, but I'll just see what happens when it comes to editing and the filming that I've got to do over the next few weeks. So hopefully this video has been of interest to you. If it has, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it, then head on over to my main channel, Polloi, and subscribe there as well. And thanks for watching.